Welcome back to Everyday Reloading and Shooting. Today I'm going to be loading Hornaday's 147 grain ELD match bullets. I've got my load data right here. I'll be using Hodgdon Hybrid 100 powder, and I've had good success in the past with loads around 25 to 2600 feet per second in velocity. So here, this shows a load of 38.1 grains at 2500 with the max topping out at 2650, 40.9. I don't really like to load to max. So what I'm going to show you how to do is, if you're trying to figure steps between 38.1 and 40.9, how do we get there? Okay, so what I've done here is I've written down 38.1 at 2,500 feet per second. And instead of going to 40.9 at 2650, I'm going to 40.5 at 2654. So how do we figure that? We take 40.5 divided by 40.9, and that gives us 0.99022, and multiply that times 2650 feet per second, and that gives us 2,624 feet per second. I realize this is not always linear, but this is just a close estimate. So then what I'm going to do is I want to figure 10 steps from here to here, 10 steps. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the difference between 40.5 and 38.1 is 2.4 grains. And I'm going to divide that by 9 because we want 8 steps in here, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces. So 2.4 divided by 9 equals 0.2666. We'll just say 0.267 is the difference there. So I'm going to add that 0.267 plus 38.1 equals 38.36. And I'm going to round that up to the nearest whole tenth, so that'll be 38.4. And I'll come back here and I'll write 38.4. And then I'm going to add to that again plus 0.267. That gives me 38.6. Again, I'm going to add plus 0.267. That gives me 38.9. And then if we finally add plus 0.267, that gets us to 40.5, and that's where we were here, 40.5. So that's how you calculate your load. So if you're going to do steps between 2,500 and 2624 thereabouts, this is how you're going to calculate how much powder you're going to use for each group of 5. Okay? Then once I've decided on the powder charge for each group, I write that onto a piece of tape. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 38.1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 38.4, 5 at 38.6, and so on. And so this is to remind me what the powder charge is that I'm going to need for each one that I'm reloading.